guys, so today I'm super excited because I can finally introduce you to my new babies. I love animals and I've always had pets, like forever. As you guys know, I have my scale baby Tripod who's like smiling at me right now, and I got my fur baby downstairs, and like we have rabbits and fish and things as well, and chickens, etc. But I just wanted a new pet. Now it had to be something that I could kind of keep in my room, something that wouldn't affect my dragon who also lives in my room, and also something that my cat wouldn't eat or get annoyed with. So it wasn't really going to be an option for it to be like a walking around outdoor animal. So I can now tell you it lives in a tank. So basically I did some looking on the internet. It literally took me about a day, and I kind of admit this was sort of like an impulse buy almost. Like I wanted this animal and then within like 3 hours I had one. Saying that is not the kind of animal that's really difficult to look after. Like you wouldn't want to impulse buy a dragon or a cat or a puppy, because they need like a lot of care. You've got to kind of know what you're doing. But with these, they're pretty much deemed the easiest pets for kids to have, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. So basically I got myself a stick insect family with a twist, because I didn't just want any old stick insect. I wanted a leaf insect that looked like an autumn leaf to go with our Halloween aesthetic. Basically I saw these guys and I thought they were so cute. When they are full grown, they're about this big and they just look like a load of leaves like stuck together, almost like a fictional leaf character. Like little leaf head, leaf body, leaf legs. So cute. Now they came in this box. They're called Marseillais nymphs, but I'm gonna call them from now on leaf babies. So I got my leaf babies in this glass tank. I will need to get a bigger tank, I'm aware, once they grow, but at the moment they're so tiny. This tank is like massive paradise for them. But I basically got this massive tank. It's really humid, hence why it's so drippy in there, but it needs to be, they like it to be damp. Basically they're newly hatched. They only really last for around 9 months, but they lay lots of eggs and things, so it should be fine. I should have like a constant supply of them. But these have just been hatched, so I didn't want to get them too old, like a fully grown one, because then like who knows how long I'd have them for. But I figured I'd get them newly hatched, and then I know I've got like at least 8-9 months of friendship from them. So they're in this tank. So what I did do is I did film the process of me sorting their tank out and then unboxing them when they arrived this morning, and putting them into the tank. So I'll show you that now, and then I'll come back and show you my little leaf babies in more detail. So basically I've just got this out from we have like a bike shed where we store like old fish tanks. I bought this glass tank when I had an axolotl, and then I did use it for breeding my crickets in, but I figured it would probably work out fine for my new leafies. So what I'm going to do is basically I've given it like a washout with a hose pipe. I'm just going to assemble it together, and then I'm going to go up and get some bramble. From what I can tell, these stick insects, the country they originate from, they like eucalyptus leaf, but we don't really have that here, so they're quite happy with brambles. So I'm going to go up and cut some brambles and assemble it all in my little tank. So these bits go on the sides. When I was keeping my crickets in here, I did actually drill some holes in it already, so there's already holes and stuff. It's a little bit broken, so I just need to add some more tape to it, but that goes on the top. So basically I'm up behind our house. We've got like all of these brambles like all down here. So basically there's going to be a lot of food for my little leaf creatures. These brambles are super spiky, so I'm going to have to be really careful. So I got some like gardening gloves. I'm not 100% sure how much they need, so I'm just going to take like a selection of them. I'm going to probably have to cut it down so that it like fits into the actual tank. Quite a lot here, so I'm sure there's quite a lot here, so if I don't get enough it won't matter. I'll be able to go back and get some more. My only concern is that when I put my hand in to actually like get these creatures out, I'm really gonna stab myself, but that's my problem. I also heard that they really like blackberries. We don't really have any blackberries come out yet. So we've got these ones which aren't like fully like black curranted yet. I think it's not quite the right season yet for like proper blackberries, especially where I live anyway. So I think I'm gonna just cut those. I mean, I know they're not fully ripe, but I'm sure the leafies won't mind too much. They'll probably just take what they can get. So I'll just get a couple of these kind of unripe blackberries. So I've got this little pile now. I'm just gonna collect it all up and take it down to the tank. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it up and fill up my tank basically. Hi guys, so today I have an unboxing for you of some bugs. My little leaf insects have just arrived. They came through the post like this. I haven't opened them. They literally came through the post about 3 minutes ago, so I'm very excited to get these open. It's also quite a warm day today, so although they are naturally from a hot climate, I don't want to like cook them. So as you can see, they've come just like in a normal box. They came first class. It says urgent on the front, and there is a sticker at the bottom that says live harmless creatures in transit, and then there are like fragile stickers all the way around the outside. I don't want to mess around with this box too much. I just want to get it open, so I'm going to open it up now and we'll discover together what it's like inside. Okay, so inside we just have this plain white box. Okay, so I don't know if I'm opening this upside down. I think maybe I am. Ooh, I hate flipping it over. I'm sorry, bugs. Hopefully they're okay. I'm really worried that they are hurt or something. Okay, so it opens this way. Okay, so we've got some paper in here. Okay, I feel like they're in this little bit of paper. They're very well wrapped. Oh, fantastic. Oh, they're in a little box. Oh, they're so cute. They're tiny. It came with this piece of paper that says, many thanks for purchasing these stick insects. I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Please could you let me know they arrive safe and sound and that you're happy with your purchase. Many thanks. So that's really cute. They've come in this little box. So you can see that it has the name of them there. I'm not even gonna, I think it's like Macellase nymphs or something like that, but I'm just gonna call them leaf insects, and then it says their food is bramble. So in there they've got some paper, they've got like some actual bramble in there and a few leaves. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, I can see 5 in there. So I'm gonna go get my tank and put these in my tank. My tank now looks absolutely massive, but these little guys are gonna grow quite big. They'll probably grow to like the size of this tub each. So let's go put them in their new home. So these are the brambles I picked up yesterday. As you can see, it's shrunk quite a lot. They were up to nearly the top of the thing. I'm not too concerned just because these little guys are tiny. But I may get a few more just because it does look a little bit dead in there. It is quite hot. I think the reason it's shrunk is because I left them outside and it's like really hot in England. And also these bugs are meant to come from like a hot area, so I'm not too worried about the fact that it's hotter in there, although I'm feeling it now and it actually just feels room temperature now I've brought it inside. But also you're meant to squirt them with water and keep it very humid, so I'm thinking once I start squirting all of these plants and things with water, it's gonna kind of bring them back to life anyway. So I've got my little tub of leafies, and the thing is, with this, I was about to say brand, with this breed of nymph, the men fly, and I believe at this age they're like, every sex is way too small to fly anyway. They're very slow moving, they don't jump, they just walk around. So I'm not too worried about opening this. I'm just assuming that they're not just going to run out and jump. So it's in like a kind of microwave oven Chinese container almost. It's got holes drilled into the top of it, if I can open it, and there's like a net over the top as well. I guess that's for them to crawl on if they want to. I think I'm just going to put everything in there just because I want to make sure that they're kind of, because they're used to this, if that makes sense. I can see little bits of poo in there, which is cute. They do move slightly quicker than I expected them to be honest. Hey little guy. Do you want to come and stand on me? Whoa, he moves a lot quicker than I expected. So here is the first one. Can you see that his little bottom is curled up? Apparently that's like a defense mechanism when they're a bit scared. So I'm going to put him back in and let him... Maybe he doesn't want to go back in. I'm going to put him back in and leave him to sort of accustom to the environment. Oh, that's that. Let's see if I can find all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are the 5. Yeah, that's them basically. May just leave that in there, to be honest. They look a little bit scared still. From what I can tell, I think I've got some women and some men ones, because the women ones are quite big. If you look at this one, you can see that it's kind of more spiky and it looks a little bit more like a leaf. Now I don't know if this, like if these are all the same age, but this one seems to be slightly older. If that, it may just be like the dominant female one, but I can definitely see that this one is like leafing out. He's also having a little nibble on this actual bramble leaf. I heard in like their first like weeks, like these guys, they're just gonna eat and eat and eat, and that's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna eat non-stop and bulk out and grow bigger, and I'm very excited to sort of see. They kind of wave forward and backwards because they like to imitate the fact that they are leaves. I think I'm going to call this one Lady Leaf. She looks the most like a leaf out of all of them, and I did want to name one of them Lady Leaf, so yep, off she goes. They do move very quickly, but I think once they've calmed down they do sort of chill out a little bit more. So I'll put her back into her little house so she can continue eating that little bit of bramble. I'm really hoping that they're not going to be able to get through these little holes. I may see if I can get some more net. I've just put the net that came with it just over this hole here. I'll see if I can find some more net to go over these top holes. But yeah, I'm really pleased with them. They seem to be happy in there. I do need to go and get some spray and just kind of spray it and make it nice and moist in there. Okay, so now you are fully up to date with the situation. I can take my lid off. Actually, you're not fully up to date because I lied. Basically, since then, I've got more brambles and put it in here so that there's more stuff for them to eat. And then I've also, wow, I kind of had this mesh stuff that came with the leaf insects that I covered up this hole with, and then I found this mesh scarf, given this scarf by someone. I literally have about 3 of them now. I did buy another one at one point off of eBay, and they're like a see-through mesh, so I figured it would work as the top bit, so I just taped that round. Once these have grown, those holes are going to be way too small for them to get through, but that's just my little precautionary temporary thing for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to look for them, because since I put that additional bramble in there, it's really hard to find them. What are you doing? Where are you going? This guy's on a mission. Calm down, slow down, chill out. I'm gonna put you back in because you need some time to think about what you're doing. Why are you making life difficult for me? Why are you making life so difficult? So first off, I'm gonna show you my man one. This is my little guy. I think I've got 3 men and 2 women, or possibly the other way around. This guy just needs to chill. Like, he runs like there is no tomorrow. I can't even hold him still enough to like see if my camera's in focus, because he just can't stop running. He wants to be somewhere. Now this guy, I did explain, has got a curly whirly tail because that's their like defense mechanism when they're a little bit scared. They kind of curl up and pretend that they are scorpions. So I'm gonna see if I can... Why won't he chill? Like, he needs to chill out and stop running everywhere like crazy. Okay, here he is. You can see him better, I think. So this is one of the guys. I believe he's a guy just because he's so dark in colour. But as you can see, he's got absolutely no chill. He's definitely not your average old stick insect, because he's definitely not giving off the impression that he is a stick at all. But this is the man one, I believe. He's dark. He's got like a little yellow blob on his back. Has he got all of his legs? Yep, he's got all his legs. They do regenerate their legs, so if any of their legs fall off, they'll just grow it back again. So this is my guy one, so I just put him back in. He seems to be chilling out a little bit, but he just wants to explore basically. This guy has slightly more chill. As you can see, he's a little bit slower. I also believe the older these guys get, the kind of slower they move around. But yeah, I think this one may be a lady leaf insect, just because it is slightly lighter in colour, but I won't really be able to tell until they're a little bit more grown. But as you can see, still very active, still kind of looking around. I'm trying to find... I feel like this one compared to the other one may have hatched slightly later, and I have got one in here that does look slightly more like a leaf than the other one. Eventually these will all kind of look like leaves, but yeah, this is one of them. These guys don't bite, they don't sting, they have nothing harmful about them other than the fact that they pretend to be scorpions, but they don't actually like bite you or anything like that, so there's no problem with like holding them. If the men ones are scared, sometimes they let off a scent, but the scent literally smells like peanut butter, so I'm not complaining. But this is the second one. Obviously these are going to get very much bigger, to the point where they will be bigger than my hand, which I'm very, very excited to see, because at the moment you just can't imagine it, because they're just so tiny and cute. Sorry, little guy. But yeah, that is one of them. I have got 5 in here, but I probably won't be able to remember which ones I've shown you and which ones I haven't. But I'll see if I can find one that looks slightly more like a leaf for you. Yes, Lady Leaf came to say hello. This is Lady Leaf. She is my special little lady that I got. As you can see, she looks slightly more like a leaf than the other ones do. Eventually I feel like they'll all end up looking like Lady Leaf, but at the moment there is only one Lady Leaf for me. She did actually crawl to the lid of the tank when I put my other one just back, so obviously she wanted to be on camera. But she is a little cutie patootie, as you can see. She's moving a little bit slower. I really wish she'd do the leaf thing so I could show you why they're leaf insects. Maybe if I stay a bit still. There you go, doing it on cue, lovely lady. So she's just kind of rocking backwards and forth. That's because she's imitating a leaf in the breeze. Okay, she stopped. Come on now, stop being a drama queen. There you go. Doing a little dance. Come on, do it again. Do another dance. But we love it when you dance. Yes. So they kind of look a mixture between like their twerking and they're drunk. Maybe a bit of both. But they are so cute. So she obviously looks a bit more like a leaf than all of the other ones that I've shown you. So I think the rest of them will kind of turn out more like her. She is the most autumnal of bugs, since she pretends not just to be a living leaf, but her main aesthetic is to be a fallen autumn leaf. Here she is, just here chilling out. She's sort of like grabbing for the air. I don't know if she wants a hug. Do you want a hug, Lady Leaf? So here she is, being a leaf, being cute. Obviously she likes being handled, but I'm gonna have to put you away so I can say goodbye. So those are my leaf babies. I hope that you liked them. I know that for some people they may not be the most interesting of pets, but I think they're rather cute and I love their little like dance that they do. But those are my leaf babies. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. I've got 5 in there. Hopefully all 5 will grow up to be nice, big, strong leaf insects. And as I said, if you guys are interested in me documenting their growth and their life journey, please let me know, because they're quite fun little guys and I'm happy to share their life with you. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If it's anywhere you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade. I'll see you next time. Bye.